Hi friends and welcome back to my channel. This is Nastya and this is C. Also there is Shavi behind the scene. I hope she won't disturb us right now because I can see it in her eyes that she is planning. She's planning on something, right? Okay. Shh. So, today's video, I thought we could focus more on our outer thighs. We'll stretch them, we'll make them stronger. So, any time when you are ready, get your mat unrolled and take anything with you that you need for a comfortable practice. Oh no. Once you're ready, we can start. So let's start our practice seated today. You get in a comfortable position where you can hold your spine straight. And from here, let's start tilting our neck forward and backward. Let's bring some movement in our neck, in our chest. Okay, if you want to add a bit more stretch into this, you can bring your hands on your chest, pull your chest muscles down. Okay, then get back to your center. Now bring your arms behind your back, lock your fingers, and then you're gonna bend your elbows and your lock will go to the side, right next to your right hip. Let's start with the right side. So it's on your right hip. You're leaning towards your right shoulder with your head. Okay, and now it's like a quarter of a circle that you're drawing. You're going to be moving to your chest and then back to your right shoulder. Chest and back to your right shoulder. And again, chest and back to your right shoulder. Perfect. Let's hold it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, get back to your center. Bring your head up. Okay, and then bring the lock on the other side. Now you're holding to your right side, to your left side, to your left hip. And then move towards your left shoulder with your head. Now you feel how it's stretching in the right side of your neck. Let's start moving from here. Quarters of a circle. You're just moving to your center and then back to your left shoulder, center, back to your left shoulder, and once again, center, and then back to your left shoulder. Let's hold. 3, 2, 1. Release, get back to your center. Okay, release your arms. Now shoulders. Let's draw some circles. Let's draw them forward first, for example. Nice big circles. And then change the directions. Big circles backwards. Great. Now let's do the legs. You're gonna straighten your legs, bring them in front of you. Make sure that you are comfortable in your sitting position. You can always bend your knees slightly for that if you feel like there is some discomfort in your back. Okay, now let's try and move with our legs here. Or to be Are you comfortable? Okay, let's do the legs. Let's do the feet exactly. Now, try to move with your toes only. So big toe towards you and 4 other toes towards the ground. And then you switch. And then let's just keep switching like this. Moving with our toes, moving with our feet. Okay, now let's try and do more. Let's try to do it in 2 different directions. So 1 foot, for example, your toe is big toe towards you, and the other foot, your big toe is towards the mat here, and then switch again, and then just keep switching. Okay, do it in your own pace. I know it might be hard once you just start, and then it just gets easier and easier. Right now, you're just trying, the key word that you're trying to move with your toes. Perfect. Okay. Now bring some rotations in your ankles, draw circles with your feet. Okay, and then switch the directions, draw circles here. Okay, and the last one, then shake your feet, shake your legs, shake your dog. Okay, we're gonna cross our legs, or you can just bring them on one side, and that's how you get yourself into the cat's pose. So, hands right under your shoulders, check this. Also check that your knees are right under your hips. And now bring your knees together. Okay, we're gonna rock our hips, just stretching our sides. Imagine that you want to bring your hips to your wrists. Also make sure that your hands stay on the mat. They're not moving with them. Okay, it's just your hips. Amazing. You get back to your center. Now bring your toes on the mat. We're going to shift back. And from here, let's just get into the downward facing dog straight away. Press yourself up. Okay, here we're going to check whether our back is straight. So if you feel like you are making it round, just bend your knees slightly and press your sitting bones back and up. Okay, so first it's your back, not your legs. You're going to press your chest down. Okay, now leave your left foot on the mat and send your right leg up. We're going to start a sequence here. Pull your right knee to your chest and then actually pull it to the right armpit. We're going to move to the side. Bring your right foot on the mat. Okay, and then bring your left heel in. Place it on the mat. Now your right hand stays on the mat and you send your left arm up, opening your chest to Chitta Konasana. Here we are. Inhale. Okay, let's keep moving. Exhale, lift your chest up in warrior pose 2. Tuck your tailbone under. Make sure that your right knee stays in the center. Now press your right heel into the mat and straighten your right leg. We're going to stretch the right side by leaning towards the left leg. Inhale. Okay, so you feel stretching here in the right side. Okay. Exhale, get back to warrior pose 2. Inhale, get back to Chitta Konasana. Exhale, now send your left arm forward, bring it on the mat. And here I want you to check that you bring your left hand slightly further than your right hand, okay? So there is more space now for your left side. Turn your feet, both of them, to the right. And then release your right arm and send it up. Open your chest, maybe look up. Inhale. Also here, think of a side plank, because that's what basically you're doing. It's just your right leg that is like in a weird position, but the left side, it's just a normal side plank. Inhale. Okay, now we're gonna press our hips down towards the floor, and you're gonna leave your chest open, look back towards where your right hand is pointing, then press yourself up again. Inhale. And now bring your right hand on the mat. Bring your left hand in one line with your right hand. Okay, both feet firm on the ground. You step back, downward dog. Okay, good. It might be hard to remember the whole sequence straight away, but we're going to repeat it now on the left side so you can practice it more. And then we'll do it again, but maybe just a little bit faster, okay? So send your left leg up. Inhale. Pull your left knee to your left side. Left armpit. Place your left foot on the mat. Bring your right heel in. Send your right arm up. Inhale, open your chest. Chitta Konasana. Warrior pose 2. Exhale. Inhale, you're going to press your left heel into the mat. Straighten your legs. Stretch your side. Exhale, get back to warrior pose. Don't do this. Get back to warrior pose 2. Sorry. Inhale, Chitta Konasana. Exhale, place your right hand on the mat further than your left hand. Okay, then turn both feet to the left side. Release your left arm, send it up. Open your chest, look up. Side plank with your left leg in front of you. Exhale, perfect. Just draw your hip down towards your right wrist. Inhale, up again. Exhale, both hands on the mat in one line. You step back, downward dog. Okay, now let's try and hold some poses on each side. We're going to do the right side again. Send your right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, pull your right knee to your right armpit. Place your right foot on the mat. Okay, then place your left heel on the mat. Turn it in. Okay, make sure now that the outstep of your left foot stays on the mat. If you need something for your right hand, if you need some space for your right side, you can bring your right hand on the block, or maybe use some bucks, okay, if you don't have anything. Send your left arm up. Okay, if you can't look at your left arm, at your left hand, just look in front of you, okay? Make sure that your neck is nice and comfortable. Tuck your tailbone under so your bum is not sticking out. Open your chest, lean back with your shoulders. It's going to be 8 more counts because I think I've been talking enough. 8. Let's stay here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's move up. Warrior pose 2. Exhale. And just for a moment, inhale. Let's straighten our right leg. Let's stretch our right side. Nice and deep. Inhale. And then exhale. Let's get back to warrior pose 2. Okay, from here, let's move back to Utthita Parshvikonasana. Send your left arm forward. Bring it on the mat. Just a bit away from your right hand. Now, first turn both feet to the right side and send your right arm up. Okay, let's lower our hips just for a moment. Exhale to stretch. And then to feel how you can press your right foot into the mat to bring your hips up again. So that's what basically you're doing right now. You send your right arm up. You send your right arm up. Sorry about that. You're pressing your left foot into the mat. You're holding this side plank, but you also feel how you stretch this part of your body, the outer thigh of your right leg. Okay, let's hold it 7 counts more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, everyone. Bring your right hand on the mat. Bring your left hand in one line with your right hand and step back. Okay, you can walk your dog here. Release. If you need some time, you can press pause right now. Place yourself into the child pose maybe, and just stay there for a couple of moments. Make sure that you get enough rest, and then do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so you leave your right foot on the mat. You're going to send your left leg up. Inhale. Now pull your left knee to your left side, to your left armpit, and then bring your left foot on the mat on the side. Okay, right heel in. The outstep of your right foot stays on the mat, and then you send your right arm up. Don't forget to tuck your tailbone under, okay? So now you're pressing your pubic bone forward, right where your face is facing, right where your head is facing. You can look up, but only if it doesn't feel uncomfortable in your neck when you do this. Stay here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's bring our chest up. Exhale, warrior pose 2. Inhale, let's stretch the left side. Let's go back to warrior pose 2. Exhale, And let's get back to Utthita Parsvakonasana. Inhale. Okay, exhale. Bring your right hand in front of you where you know you'll be comfortable with its position. Anytime you need, you move with your right hand forward. Turn your feet left. Release your left arm and let's stretch it up. Let's inhale first and then exhale. Let's lower our hips, look back, stretch your right side, and then press your left foot into the mat again to lift yourself up into the plank pose. 10. Let's hold it here. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Well done, everyone. Bring both hands on the mat. Step back. Downward dog. You can walk your dog. Press your arms into the mat. Lower your chest. Okay. Let's kneel down. Get on your heels. Sit back. Straighten your back. You're now in this seated position. Lock your fingers, okay? And start some rotations with your hands. You're doing it with your wrists as well. Also, if it's comfortable with you, you can try and add this movement too when you shift from side to side with your hips. Okay, now switch the directions of the circles in your hands, if you can call them circles. Okay, and then get back to your center. Nice. We're gonna add some stretching now into the outer thigh again. We're gonna remove this. We're gonna get ourselves into the cat's pose, okay? And let's start with the right leg. You bring your left knee now, please, to the center, and then bring your right knee up and pull it to your chest, okay? Here, I'll ask you to round your back as much as possible. Just lower your head. You're not looking forward. You're looking at your right knee. And then try to bring your right leg over your left knee, and that's how you're going to cross your legs. Right now, your right knee is in front of your left knee. Your feet are looking to the sides, or maybe your left foot looks back. Okay, this is the way how you do it. If you feel like if you don't have enough stretching in your outer thighs, if you feel like you can do this with your legs like this, you go like this. Also, you can always grab a block and bring your block right here behind your back, between your legs. So inhale, we're going to see now what we're going to do. Exhale, we just shift back. Try to place both sitting bones on the mat. Both glutes are touching the mat. And here you are, either like this, you're sitting on your left heel, either you're sitting on your hips and they're touching the mat, or maybe use some level for your hips. You can use your blocks, you can use books, anything. Okay, let's stay here now. If you don't feel like it's stretching you enough, you can always move with your feet forward. Okay, close your eyes, relax, lie down. Let's just breathe. For 10 counts, we're here. 10, 9, 8, relax your neck. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amazing. Inhale. You're still here. Exhale. Let's slowly shift back, forward, back into the cat's pose. Okay, slowly, right knee pull it to your chest, and then exhale, bring it back on the mat. Let's rock our hips again like we did in the beginning of this practice. Okay, now right knee in the center. You bring your left knee up. First, just press your knee to your chest, lower your head so you can get enough space for your leg, and then you cross them, left knee in front of the right knee. Then you can try it on this side somehow differently. Maybe you can get lower, you can get deeper. Maybe this side is different in the other way. It's actually less flexible, right? So don't try to do it. What I'm trying to say, don't try to do it similarly on both sides. Sometimes our body is very asymmetrical and it's all right. So make sure that you're comfortable, okay? First thing is that. Let's close our eyes. Okay, now we are in this position where we feel comfortable, where we feel how it's stretching our outer thighs, hips. Let's just hold it here for 10 counts. 10. If you're quite deep, you can bring your elbows on the mat. Maybe this will help. 9. Try to relax your neck here. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Nice and deep inhale, and then exhale. Let's move forward slowly. Knee to chest, and then bring your knee back on the mat. Okay, shake your hips. Stretch, move, release. Amazing. Now you can cross your legs, or you can just bring them on one side and sit back. Straighten your legs, shake them. Good. You can cross your legs in front of you. You can bring them underneath you and bend your knees and sit on your heels. Now close your eyes. It was a short practice, but I want you to try and feel what it has changed in your body, in your mind. Maybe you feel more settled now, relieved. So just focus on that. Focus on your state. Take a moment to observe. Also feel your posture now. Feel how your spine is nice and strong and you're sitting with your spine straight. Focus now on your facial muscles. Make sure that they are relaxed. If you need, relax them more. And for the last time, nice and deep, inhale. And then exhale. You can bring your hands in Namaste. Thank yourself and your body for this practice. Thank yourself and your body for everything. Both for the process and for the result that you are feeling in your body right now. And I will also say thank you, and I'll see you in other videos. Namaste.